exactly how to manage your trade. How to manage your trade. I'll show you how you can manage your trade, and whenever you're whenever in the market, and of course um, how you can maintain your profit, because sometimes you can have yourself on a profitable setup, profitable trade, and still lose up the money and still lose up such trade because of lack of management. You can also have a bad setup or bad trade and still manage to break even on such. Okay, but in this class in today's, I'll be showing you exactly how you can go about it. And the mistake I made, one of my trade this week, I didn't manage it well. I'll show you. I'll use that as an example for you, so you can learn furthermore. Let's go into the big deal, guys. You can see that from here. This is USDJPY. This is USDJPY. Market was here, came back here. Market came back here. We bought it here because there was a level here, there was level here, there was level here, and so with the candlestick that was given, I already know this was a buy market. Let me show you clearly. So we milk it here. I milk this market from here. I waited for it to come here. I saw this engulf this weak bar. I saw further confirmation. You know, I told you guys about candlestick confirmation. You must have, if you need it, type if you need the candlestick confirmation. Candlestick is like about 18 to 20 of them on a PDF. Just type give me sir, or type give me on the comment section. For as many that type give me, if you see, if I seriously see that you guys are, of course you need it, we will drop it for you guys on your DM or on email. Any of our support will send it to your email, request for your email, and send it to you. So I waited and I saw confirmation at that zone. You know, the last time that market was this year, and it's almost took away this one, and it came back to this. I knew what the market was creating a higher low. Can you see this is the last low? It created a higher one, and it created another higher one on this below, or higher than this low. Then it shows the what there are still what buyers in the market. Am I talking to somebody? There are still buyers. There are still strong long in such market. Where are we? Okay, it's here. They are still strong in just now. So market now, perhaps beyond that, market now do the double bottom and engulfed. For that, what else do you need? That is the crazy confirmation. And market engulfed, crazily engulfed, crazily engulfed, market engulfed. Can you see? Am I at the yes, okay. Yeah, it's the same thing. That's it. That's the setup. Market engulfed. Market engulfed, of course. So let me show you. Market engulfed. When market engulfed, I enter one position. After engulfing the enter for that position, then I was so confirmed, I was so confident enough to enter more entries on such market. I was so confident after the engulfing, I entered I added more positions, and that was it. So this market was going. I knew this market was going to force away this. And I knew it's going to take away this, of course. So it was going. Market was doing some shakes, some studies. Don't forget this point, this zone here was also a strong zone. After that, around here, because of what? Let me go back and show you. It was a strong zone. Let me show you. It was a strong zone here because whenever we are below, I mean, whenever we are below, we are selling, whenever we are up here. So if market can break that, I'll be confident I enter more. Then I'll put my surplus at the below it. Then can you see? Whenever we are up, we are buying. Whenever we are below, we are selling. So I knew that place is a strong zone for the market. So it's finding it difficult to break through. After doing double retest under it, I opted out in little in one to one ratio one profit. That was just one ratio one, not enough. I opted out. Then wake up the next morning for London section. I saw what it was doing again. This market is not ready to sell. Definitely, it's still buy. Then once the market broke through, and we tested. I put my entry around this point. Then I entered. The second time here. Now, how did I manage this trade? I will tell you now. This trade supposed to give me at least 1 to 4 to 5. I just make one to is 1.2 or 1 to, so I don't have not even up to 1.5. So I didn't manage it well actually. Let me show you a 15 time frame. Let me show you this market is already doing this kind of formation. Yeah, already this kind of stuff, Okay, is it there? Okay, not there. I think it was here. Yeah, market was here. Already this kind of weak, as if it's coming to a rest. Can you see? These are symbols. I told you guys you must understand what candlestick. It's a candlestick I have understood. Now you need to understand those candlesticks will tell you market want to rest or you're doing a rest. Everything once a rest is coming, is either you want to continue or you want to reverse. So I already seen that rest. So because I understood those candlesticks, I tell you, a candlestick speaks a language. I must tell you, candle speaks a language. So you must be able to understand those languages and interpret them. Am I talking to somebody? You must be what able to understand this language and interpret them. So let me show you. So this was the language the candlestick were already speaking to me. I knew that after these two and these three, if you come back more with a strong bullish here, this market will come back here. or come back to it. So it's going to be a very strong pullback. So my market was there. I didn't take my profit, even though I was aware. I was, of course, aware. I didn't take my profit, and at the same time, there was same time the news was coming. Let me show you. At the same time, news was coming at the same time. Let me show. Okay, let me show you. My this thing was here. Let me draw it. My this thing was here. My trend line was. I actually need trend because market has broke ahead. My trend line was here, which also shows that what there is a tendency for what. Let me show you. My trend line was here. Let me show you. This is it. My channel was here that time. My channel was here. I see. It touches first, one, second, and third. So my channel was there. Good. I knew that this market might be up. I didn't take my profit. But immediately the news came out, market didn't take the huge backward was crazy. I think I entered. You know, forget I entered around here again. So I was more or less I had to break even on this trade. Instead of me to make good profit, I had to break even. I had to opt out a little break even, and that was it. So that wasn't a good management on my part because I was able to know this because of I'm used to the market. I know the market very much. You may not be able to know. That's why I'm bringing into your understanding. Some of us might not be able to. So I can say that it's good that yes, if you don't manage them well, you end up losing them or doing it anyhow. And there's some bad setup or bad trade, but if you manage it, so trade management cannot be overemphasized. It's something you should know how to. It's beyond just taking signals. It's beyond buying and selling. It's beyond long and short. It's beyond just holding. It's beyond the patience. It's beyond this. It's beyond everything. Just about it's about you having integrated about one of these things, integrated of your discipline, integrated of your patience, of everything being integrated inside of you. That's what we call trade management. If you want to see a successful trader, you must see them how to, they will know how to manage their trade. They know how to protect their profit. They know when to go out, when the market is there, when the news is coming, everything. So there was a news that came out yesterday. I usually push this. Two things that news does. Let me quickly tell you guys very quickly. Now, news, two things that news, you should always know about news. I love to trade news too. Anyway, but even though I'm a technical trader, and I have to take news. This thing that news does is this. Most times news comes out, it's always what? No, write it down now. Write it down. Write it down, guys. Write it down immediately. Whenever news comes out, whenever news comes out, it's always what? It will always go in direction of the trend. Am I talking to somebody? I repeat, whenever news comes out, it will always what? Go in the direction of the trend. Am I talking? News value was going to the direction of the trend. But however, in some cases, out of 40 or 50, out of 40%, in some cases, however, in some cases, it will, let me say that first. However, in some cases, it will do a weak pullback or retest on such trend market if the trend has not had any retest before. I come again. However, it will have a retest or pullback on such trend if the trend has not what had a retest before. So this news, I knew that this market haven't had any significant retest. Let's check it. It was quite. Let's check on 1 hour. I haven't had any significant retest. Let's show you guys. So I knew the news will do two things. Can you see now? From here, keep going. No significant. All these ones are just roughly this. No significant retest at all for you to go and break this shit. There was not. So the two things market has on the news. I hope you learned something today. Go write it down. Go. So that two things is very very key for you. And for able to pull back, it will be 40% out of 60. But following the trend, it's only 60%. Do you get me? Yeah, following the trend, it's only towards 60%. So I hope you learned something today, guys. Do not forget to follow us on our telegrams. Of course, we have a family there. You can see the link on my bio and also on this description where you can get access to free signals. We have daily signals every day. Today's signals we dropped about this week's signals about 24 signals. With 25, we lost just one and we won 24. That's crazy. That's synonymous to accuracy. That is crazy, guys. So I wanted to urge you to join, and of course, so you don't miss any of our packs, trainings, educations, and lots more. I say that I also urge you to join to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Of course, you love to join us so you can learn some of all these things from us freely, guys, and some other valuable things that we drop here. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me once again, and do have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now, guys. Exactly.